Hello and welcome to the Sunday live stream. My name is Igor and this is the channel where we build and maintain open source and free-to-use applications. We focus on Vibe engineering and Vibe coding. And the plan for today. Recently we are working on the Shikigami app. That is the agentic IDE that allows you to manage multiple agent sessions and as well switch to the editor tab where you can work on your code manually. So as you like, you can switch between hybrid mode, agentic coding mode or editor mode. The plan is to release it, the first version of it, to release it next week. Somewhere in the middle, maybe at the end, I am not yet sure because we are working hard to fix recent bugs that we uncovered and ship important features before the release. The plan for today is to take a look at our dashboard that we're gonna do in a minute. Then because I've already used some tokens from my current cloud session, then we will take a look at the list and decide what we can push forward today. Okay, so that is regarding Shikigami. I also wanted to share with you an information about who is out of office, because that's the project that we worked on as well in previous sessions. And today I've released the 0.3 version. If you check out the whoisOOO.app website, there is a blog post about what is new in the recent release. We can go through that quickly. So customizable iCall feed, that wasn't an option before. Before we released this feature, then this improvement for the iCall feed, the only option was to just consume everything that the iCall feed provided. And now you can decide in the profile settings, in the customization model, you can decide what exactly would you like to see in your calendar feed. The idea is to have an option to check who is out of office, who is on a leave, not only in the application, but also in your favorite calendar application. So now this is fully customizable. You can choose which person would you like to see. Then the organization chart, this is a new thing. It's more like informational, and I just wanted to extend a bit functionalities. So now every employee can visualize who is its manager, but like this is obvious of course, but then who is manager above, how the structure of the organization looks like. There is an improvement on the new leave request calendar picker. I've added an indicator whenever there is a public holiday on a certain day, then this is indicated with a dot, with a label. Once you hover on it, there will be information what public holiday that exactly is. A new thing is as well a news feed that is built in the application now. And all users, because the app is open source and I would like to share what is happening with the project, what is the progress on features, or in general if there are fixes or features, I would like to inform everyone that use the application. So that's why the news feed was added as well. And there are two fixes around, one was around invitation confirmation, because whenever you configure your who is out of office instance, then you can invite employees to the app. And then there was a invitation confirmation form, and so the fix landed there. And as well, there was one more thing, so inconsistent styling. Okay, so this is the who is out of office application. This is PHP Symfony, open source and free to use self-hosted leave planner for small and medium businesses or small and medium teams. It provides a few features, for example, two-factor authentication to improve the security. It is mobile ready. It means that we've spent some time on improving layout and scalability of the layout and UI elements. It provides public holidays calendars. There is an integration with a NuggerDate API, so you can choose from many different calendars and decide which one would you like to include in your instance. And as I mentioned, there is an iCallFeed integration, and as well there is a Slack integration. So whenever if you use a Slack application within your team, you can configure a dedicated channel where you will receive weekly informations about who is on a leave this week. As well, there is a option to configure a dedicated channel for managers where they can easily approve or reject requests, leave absences requests. Okay, but our focus for today is to push forward fixes and features in Shikigami. So let me start, because in the previous session we uncovered a bug that unfortunately stopped us from creating or starting a new agent session and sessions in general. But that is fixed, fortunately. Okay, but before we add a new agent, this is our board. This is the state. So there is a thing in planning, improvement for a new solo agent form. I think we already have a plan, but it should be... Yeah, so we have a spec and we have an implementation plan, but for sure, due to fixes that we did yesterday in the evening and today in the morning, the plan should be reviewed one more time because it might reference to the code that has been changed. And then all that previously was in progress and manual verification, I checked that today as well and moved to done. That includes a few fixes and Git integration. Of course, Git integration, this is first iteration on this feature. It definitely requires more attention, and we're gonna work on it next week, and then after the release as well. Once I receive first feedback from users, they will let me know what they need, what is missing, and I would like to learn more about user experience in terms of the interface, because it might be that the way that I positioned buttons is not the most intuitive one. So we're gonna work on that as well. Okay, but before we start, let me share that we are live on X and on our Discord server. So the link to the Discord server is in the description. Feel free to join. This is a space where we share knowledge, where we want to help each other, and it doesn't matter if you are an experienced user or just a new to the space. Not many people, but we work on it to make it more popular. Okay, and the first version of the Shikigami works with Claude, so the only thing that is required or will be required once we publish the DMG and Linux package, all that is required is Claude native installation on your machine, and that's it basically. Yeah. Okay, so I've posted on X, I've posted on our Discord server. Now let's do some work. Okay. Okay, so as I said, the first thing is to review again one more time the worktree selection. First the plan, and then starting the agent should start working on the implementation. I want you to review the plan, because recently we worked on fixing bugs. Please check the Git history and review the plan if it is still correct in terms of the code implementation. Okay, so this is the work tree, improvement. Then yeah, I think it is already implemented, but let's verify it. So highlighting an active agent session. I'm not sure if you can see, but there is a green glow effect in this window. So let's verify it. I want you to verify if we already implemented a highlight glow effect for an active agent session. Okay, so that's the second guy. Yeah, versioning. So let's start another agent that will take care of adding a version number, because this is the first step on providing updates after the release. So the first step is to add a version label. I want it to be maybe at the bottom. Yeah, we can add a bottom bar, and then one of the information that will be included there is the application version number. Okay, but there is feedback from the worktree selection agent. What do you mean by expect line offsets? Does it mean you have to update the plan, or is it ready to continue with an implementation? Okay, awesome. So it means we can start working on it. Okay, then please run implementation in the sub-agent driven mode. I want you to run code review after each milestone, and then final code review and the architecture review on the all changes. Sorry, not all, but all. Thank you. Okay, and the app versioning. I would like to add a bottom bar to the Shikigami application. One of the information that should be included there today is the version number, the version of the application. We can brainstorm on this idea if something is unclear. Okay, so I am moving that into progress. And the highlight active agent session, let's verify. Okay, so yes, a status-driven highlight glow for active agent sessions already exists. Awesome. So it means Okay, so that means we can move it from in planning to done. Good. The visual effect, we can improve it later. For now, let's focus on the functionality. I'm also expecting some feedback from your side. If this is useful or not, you will let me know after some time after the release. No more work at the moment, thank you. Okay, and the app version agent is asking us for a clarification what exactly I expect. So I am expecting for now to only show version number, and that's all. For now, I only want you to show the version number. So yes, please build a minimal bar that just shows the version. Okay, so two more things that we for sure would like to start today is the improvement for a project path search by CD, and the other one is learn how to ship updates to Shikigami. Okay, so I'm gonna start the first one. With a dedicated work tree. And I'm moving this ticket into in planning. And just to show you what we are talking about, so when you would like to add a new workspace, then this is what you see. Then the first option to define in what directory you want to start the workspace is by browsing, and the other one is by using CD and then typing, well, now typing the exact name from the beginning of the directory. So I would like to change it to be more smarter and work a bit like a search filter. So it should be enough for me to type projects, for example, and it should as well show us PHP Storm projects. And that's not the case now, as you see. So I am taking the screenshot of it, pasting it into the agent session, and now I would like to extend the behavior of the second input on this form. I wanted to not looking only for the exact match from the beginning, but as well to work like a search filter input. We can brainstorm on it if you need more context. Okay, so this is the third guy. And the fourth one should start researching how we can ship updates after the release. Okay, now I want you to research and verify how can we ship updates to the Shikigami application after the release. Please run a team of sub-agents to research how it should be done in Electron application. What are the options and what is the best approach? In our case, we can host images of the DMG packages or Linux packages on our own server. Okay, and the versioning agent asked us about where the number should be visible. Of course, the application version number, where it should be visible. It should be visible always, not only on certain screens. And I want it to be without the V, a V letter at the beginning. It's okay to just have numbers. I see there are some people in the chat, so welcome. Nice to see you. Don't forget to leave like, and if you are new here, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, important thing. So the agent that is looking for ways to update application is asking if I want to run workflow, and no, I don't want to run the workflow mode here. I want you to run sub-agents, not to run the workflow mode. I'm gonna be honest with you, I like the glow effect, but it should be definitely improved. Maybe a bit more smooth and a bit wider, and from the all sides of the terminal session. Because I guess it looks weird when it's only from left, right, and the bottom. You can let me know what you think. If you have better idea, please share it. Because I'm not really a designer type of person. Okay, then please continue and create an implementation plan from the spec. If you need to get more context from the code base, please run a sub-agent and that will look for a specific thing that you need. Once the plan is ready, consult it with another agent. Okay, good. Can you continue now and create an implementation plan? Okay, so the first is the design document. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add a ticket for the glow effect. Okay, so we still have quite a lot of tokens to use in this session, so I'm gonna start a fifth one, and maybe we can try X high effort this time, because this is very important. I would like to support major programming languages, especially PHP, because I'm a PHP developer. But so PHP, JavaScript, TypeScript for sure, and then maybe C#, maybe C++, but I completely have no idea how to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna start a new session. As far as I remember, we already researched that. So I'm gonna ask an agent, and it should first verify if we already did some work on it. Then what strategy should we? Yeah, what is the strategy to provide support for different programming languages? If it should be optional or per workspace, I guess per workspace, but then what if there is a project with 2 programming languages? Yeah, let's ask it, and it should start verifying that. In the editor area, I would like to have an option to support major programming languages, including PHP, JavaScript, TypeScript, C#. What is the strategy to provide that and bring it to the editor in Shikigami? We can brainstorm on it, but as well you can start with research with 2 or 3 sub-agents. You can as well verify how it is already done in a popular IDE like Visual Studio Code. I want you to work on it. Use sub-agent driven mode, and at the end, code review and an architecture review. Okay, so these are only 3 tasks, so maybe in about 5 minutes we should have it available for manual testing. Okay, so we have an answer for how to ship updates. And I'm gonna choose the option B in this case, which means Electron Updater. For that we're gonna, for that it is required to have Apple Developer ID, but that's not a problem. So let's ask it to draft a document that will describe how it's gonna work with Electron Updater. I want you to draft the document for the option B. Okay, but for me the self-review is not enough. I want you to run 2 sub-agents. One of them should focus on the code review and the other one on the architecture review. Sorry, I completely missed the question in the chat. Sorry for that. So there is a question: what does the glow effect signify? Yes, so it's an information for you if an agent is currently working on something, because there are different states: running, and running, so to speak, means idle. It's in an idle state, and then working or waiting for an input. So the green glow means I am busy, I am working on something. And thank you for the question. And okay, so we have 3 open questions from the programming languages agent. So it looks like C# is not an option for us. Regarding question number 2, what does it mean that this is a security requirement? So does it mean we can enable JavaScript and TypeScript support? And regarding C# and PHP, we can drop C# for now and focus on PHP. Okay, I think it's so the ship updates, how to ship updates agent prepared the document. I'm gonna leave it for now as it is. Then the programming languages, it's continuing with its research. Let's start another session, this time high, for the glow effect. So let's improve it. We recently added a glow effect for agent sessions, and whenever an agent session is running, whenever an agent is working on something, then there is a green glow effect. And I would like to make the glow effect a bit wider / bigger, and also it should comes from all the edges, not only left, right and the bottom, but top as well. And there is one more requirement. So the color should be no, maybe not the color. I want to make it I want to have a gradient effect. So as far from the edge we get, it should transform from the color to transparent, to have a smooth transition from a session agent, from a session window or a session content to the edge. I would like to have it gradient from transparent to whatever color there is configured already. So it means at closer we get to an edge, the color should be more visible. If something is not clear, please ask me. We can skip the brainstorming session and go straight to the planning, but I leave it up to you. Okay, so there is a plan for the directory browsing input. Is it ready? Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna copy the path and I'm gonna paste it to the ticket. Okay guys, so today unfortunately I'm gonna end this stream sooner. So that's the state. 2 things in progress, 4 things in planning, so it means that the implementation will start soon, or I'm gonna even start it today later in the evening. Yeah, and that's the situation. So we are moving closer to the final release next week. So what I would like to share with you, this is the Shikigami application. This is the agentic IDE where you can work with multiple agent sessions, and you can as well manually coding, or you can do it in a hybrid mode when you support your work with agents. It's really up to you. How would you like to configure your workflow? And yeah, so the plan is to release it next week. If you would like to be one of the first people that will try it, it's gonna be free. It's a free application, closed source. Please consider joining our Discord server. The link is in the description. If you would like to be the first one to test it, and I am open for the feedback and for improvements. So yeah, that's how it looks. Then next week it looks like it's possible that we're gonna ship it and release. Thank you for the activity in the chat. Thank you for comments. Please let me know what you think. And that's it for today. Thank you, and have a nice evening. Have a nice day. Bye.